Behind the scenes of the automotive industry, a silent shadow looms over the used car market, and that shadow has a name: Tesla Model 2. Still shrouded in mystery, with leaks and rumors popping up in forums, enigmatic tweets, and anonymous employee insider gossip, the Model 2 hasn't even hit the streets yet, and it's already disrupting the entire logic of buying and selling used vehicles. We're not talking about official announcements or a grand presentation event. We're talking about assumptions, whispers among insiders, an idea that hasn't even materialized yet, but is already rewriting the rules of the game. And the most curious thing? Nobody needs to see the car to feel its impact. What can be observed in the subtext of forums and in the reports of the most attentive analysts is a change in consumer behavior. People who were previously about to close a deal on a used car are now putting on the brakes. Doubt has taken over. What if this Model 2 is all it's cracked up to be? What if I buy it now and regret it in 6 months? This type of thinking was uncommon until recently. The used car market was stable, with buyers confident in finding good opportunities. But now, the fear of missing out on something better in the near future seems to have become stronger than the desire to buy in the present. Even without a defined price or an official technical specification released, the Model 2 has already become a point of reference. The mere idea that Tesla could launch an affordable modern car with a new battery and a price around $20,000 is making many people uncomfortable with the current market options. It's as if time has slowed down. The willingness to wait, previously seen as hesitation, now seems like strategic intelligence. With each rumor that leaks from Tesla's inner workings, the anxiety grows, and used car dealers are starting to feel it firsthand. This movement is subtle, but powerful. Dealerships and private sellers have noticed that cars are taking longer to sell. Test drives have decreased. Offers have become more timid. It's as if the Model 2, even invisible, is occupying mental space in every negotiation. That reasoning of, "I'll sell this car now because soon I'll need the money to buy the new Tesla," has started circulating, especially among fans of the brand. And where there's smoke, there's usually fire. Many are wondering, if Tesla insiders are already leaking details, could the launch be closer than it seems? The curious thing is that all this is happening without any real impact on the shelves. There have been no official price cuts, no reversal of offers. What has changed is people's behavior. And behavior, when it comes to the market, is everything. It only takes the consumer to feel that something better is coming for them to completely change their purchasing strategy. And this collective change, fueled only by belief in a promise, has enough power to shake the market like a silent earthquake. There's also a detail that many are ignoring. This type of premature move rarely reverses. When people start waiting for something more advantageous, it's difficult to convince them to settle for what's available. The Model 2 doesn't even have an official release date yet, but it's already become a benchmark for comparison. And those selling used cars feel the pinch. What was once considered a good business opportunity is now seen as a risky choice. After all, who wants to invest today in something that could be devalued in less than a year? And it doesn't stop there. Distrust has also reached older electric cars. Models that were recently popular due to their fuel economy and low maintenance now face a wary eye. The promise of a new generation of simpler and cheaper EVs is causing even 3-year-old electric cars to lose their luster. It's as if the Model 2 cast an invisible spell on used cars, turning every opportunity into a potential regret. In practice, the used cars most affected by this phenomenon are concentrated in a very specific range, between $15,000 and $25,000. It is precisely in this price range that the dilemma lies. These are vehicles with 3 or 4 years of use, both electric and combustion engines, which until recently were considered safe choices for those who wanted to avoid the cost of a brand new car without sacrificing comfort and technology. But now, they are piling up. And it's not because of the design, the engine, or the technical specifications. It's because of fear. Fear of investing in something that may seem obsolete as soon as the Model 2 leaves the garage. These cars, which traditionally sold in a few weeks, have started to sit idle in lots. Sellers are feeling the difference in pace. Ads that previously had a return in 20 or 30 days now take more than 40, even with low mileage. There's no mystery. People don't want to risk buying a vehicle today that will be worth much less tomorrow just because Tesla launched something more modern and cheaper. The what if has become more important than the certainty of making a good deal in the present. The impact of this on used electric vehicles is even greater. A used EV that cost just $24,000 and seemed advantageous now provokes distrust. The reasoning is cruel. If the Model 2 is launched for $20,000, why would I pay more for an older model with less range, without the improvements of the new battery, and perhaps even with less support from the manufacturer in the coming years? Even if none of this has been officially confirmed, the mere rumor is enough to cool the desire to buy. It's as if the market's eyes have been diverted to what doesn't yet exist. And what about combustion engine cars? Well, they've always had their niche. But within this price range, they're losing ground. Before, they were the rational option for those who didn't want to risk new technologies. Today, ironically, they've become the riskiest choice for many buyers. After all, why pay $19,000 for a gasoline-powered sedan that will require constant maintenance when the Model 2, if it really delivers on the promises of the leaks, can offer less hassle, better fuel economy, and a more durable technological platform? It's as if the market is experiencing a pause. People are looking at used cars and saying, "Wait a little longer, something better is coming." And this collective feeling paralyzes sales. Sellers lower prices in small increments, 500 here, 1,000 there, trying to attract the undecided. But each discount only confirms what buyers were already feeling, that the real value of these cars is falling slowly, like a tide that silently recedes. This market freeze creates a curious environment. Nobody is panicking, nobody is rushing to sell or buy desperately, but there's a tension in the air, a discomfort disguised as patience. And this behavior, however subtle it may seem, generates a domino effect that affects the entire chain. Retailers postpone purchases of new stock, dealerships wait to see what happens, and even online platforms begin to register different patterns of access and engagement with ads. The curious thing is that this phenomenon isn't driven by technical logic, but by psychology. It doesn't matter if the used car is in perfect condition or still has many years of useful life left. What matters now is the perception that something more modern and advantageous is about to emerge. The uncertainty about the exact moment of the Model 2's launch is fueling this hesitation. And while Tesla maintains the suspense, the used car market is slowly being eroded by doubt. For a long time, there was an almost unbeatable logic in the used car market. Buying a 3-year-old car was the smartest move. This was because it had already weathered that initial depreciation spree, usually 20% to 30%, but still had a long lifespan, good looks, current technologies, and decent resale value. It was the famous perfect middle ground. But now, with the Model 2 looming in the market like an invisible presence, this logic is starting to crumble. And the most curious thing is that the change isn't even mechanical, it's psychological. The average buyer's reasoning has been hacked. What was once considered a safe purchase now sounds like a misstep. A used electric car with 60,000 miles, for example, is still functional, economical, and modern. But what if the Model 2 arrives with a more durable battery, fewer moving parts, updated software, and an aggressive price? Who will want to explain to themselves that they spent $24,000 on something that might look old in a matter of months? This doubt is eroding what was once a calm and rational decision. Buying used no longer seems synonymous with security, but rather with anxiety. And this anxiety has direct consequences on prices. Resale value, which previously followed a predictable curve, is behaving more volatilely. That 3% annual drop after the third year now seems to be doubling. And the reason has nothing to do with defects or lack of quality in the vehicles, but with the breakdown of expectations of stability. The safe ownership period, which used to be between 4 and 5 years, is being reduced to 3 or even 2. And when that happens, the depreciation bill explodes without making a sound. Another detail that few people realize is the impact this has on negotiations. Buyers who previously accepted paying $23,000 or $24,000 for a well-maintained used car are now putting the brakes on and offering $20,000 or even less. It's not because they want to bargain forcefully, but because they are creating a protective cushion against regret. The thinking is simple. If this car is going to lose value faster, then I need to get it for a lower price now. This completely changes the power dynamic between seller and buyer. The effects also extend to financing. Financial institutions are beginning to reassess terms, rates, and even appraisal values. After all, a vehicle that depreciates more quickly becomes a greater risk of default or asset loss. Even those who finance a used car today may, without realizing it, be paying for an asset that will soon no longer hold its expected resale value. This makes the purchase decision even more delicate and leads more people to simply choose to wait. The audience most impacted by all this isn't the tech enthusiasts or fanatics. It's the conservative consumers, those who value predictability, stability, and long-term decisions. For them, a car was more than just transportation. It was a controllable asset within their budget. But now, even this more cautious profile is having doubts. A simple rumor about a new battery architecture is enough to make this audience think twice before signing any contract. This turnaround also breaks one of the most respected traditions in the automotive world, that keeping a car longer always pays off. The famous buy and hold strategy may no longer have the same effect in the face of a new generation of electric vehicles with longer life cycles and more sustainable technologies. Even if a used car still works well, the market may start treating it as outdated prematurely. And this completely changes the plans of those who thought they would keep the car for 8, 9, or 10 years. The most curious effect of this movement caused by the Model 2 is the emergence of a new psychological anchor in prices. Even without an official price tag on the windshield, consumers are already making calculations based on speculated values. Many analysts suggest that the new Tesla could hit the market for somewhere between $20,000 and $25,000, and that estimate alone is enough to redefine the mental ceiling people are willing to pay for a used car. The Model 2 has become, without ever having been launched, the new value standard. Previously, a used electric car for $24,000 with low mileage was considered a great deal. Today, it's starting to seem expensive. After all, if the rumor of a brand new Tesla with an advanced battery, simplified architecture, and almost zero maintenance comes true, what would justify paying almost the same for an outdated model? The future model has become the invisible benchmark, and this is completely changing how consumers perceive current prices. It's not about discounts, but about emotional consistency. This shift in buyers' mindset is even affecting how offers are made. It's not uncommon to see offers rejected for being up to $4,000 below the asking price. And this isn't an aggressive bargaining attempt, but a clear sign of caution. Consumers are no longer just concerned with the current price, but with the potential regret they might have in the future. Buying now has become a gamble, and nobody wants to pay a high price only to lose the round. The direct consequence of this is a growing resistance to list prices. Even well-maintained vehicles with an impeccable maintenance history are finding it difficult to justify the asking price. The average buyer wonders, will anyone still find this car attractive in 6 months? When I want to sell it? This uncertainty didn't exist before. It was slowly implanted, fueled by each new speculation about what the Model 2 might offer when it finally arrives. Another interesting point is how this new psychological floor affects not only buyers, but also sellers themselves. Retailers and individuals who previously felt secure in their prices are now being forced to rethink their strategies. Many are reluctant to lower prices, trying to maintain a minimum margin. But the market is changing, and insisting on old standards has caused several vehicles to languish for weeks or months. Some have already begun to accept the reality. Either they adjust, or they will remain stuck in inventory. It's important to highlight that this new mental anchor wasn't officially imposed by Tesla. It was built gradually, with each leak, each prototype photo, each technical comment dropped by engineers at conferences. The brand achieved something rare, making people recalculate their value standards based on assumptions. This is invisible marketing operating at a very high level, and the impact of this isn't limited to the moment of purchase. It will extend to the moment of resale. The result of all this uncertainty is that, little by little, waiting has become the safest decision. It doesn't matter if someone needs a car now or has found a seemingly impeccable used one. The prevailing sentiment is that holding off on the purchase for a few months can avoid unnecessary losses. This kind of waiting isn't just rational, it's emotional. And the more people think this way, the more the market slows down. Cars that used to disappear from advertisements in a matter of days now sit there, unused, ignored, as if they've lost their charm overnight. This stagnation isn't caused by an economic crisis or a shortage of supply. It stems from collective behavior. When most consumers adopt a wait-and-see approach, the natural cycle of buying and selling is interrupted. And when cars take longer to arrive, prices begin to fall. But discreetly, $500 here, $1,000 there. The problem is that these small adjustments aren't enough to reverse public hesitation. On the contrary, they only confirm that the market is slipping. The group most affected by this new scenario are the more conservative buyers, those who have always valued predictability. They are not looking for cutting-edge technology or brutal performance. They want stability, and it is precisely this stability that has been taken away from the game. A used car worth $22,000, which once symbolized security, now carries a question mark. Will it still be a good investment a year from now? For this profile, losing value without warning is more frightening than any mechanical failure. This change of pace benefits only one side: buyers willing to wait. They gain power. With more unsold cars and sellers under pressure, negotiations become more favorable. The roles are reversed. Those selling need to convince, and those buying already know that time is on their side. This reversal of power is silent, but powerful. And all this happens without the Model 2 even needing to officially appear. The expectation alone redefines the rules. The effects of this waiting period are also evident in dealerships. Salespeople who previously met targets with ease now face a series of objections. Customers arrive, look, test drive, and leave saying they'll think about it some more. And thinking in this context is the new normal. The Model 2's effect on the market isn't noisy. It doesn't bring down prices with a bang. It erodes them slowly, fueled by the silence of a novelty that no one saw, but everyone feels. As a result,